Hello and welcome to, I think, episode 9 of this. It's either episode 8 or 9. I think it's 9. I could be wrong about that. Anyways, last time our winners were Cake Knights and Sticks, so good job to them. Uh, our contestants in this one are Doc, Axo, Colt, Nemoy, Leia, Winter, Nero, Minimum Wage, Hugh Jackman, Tim Drake, Yale Guy, Microwave, Alex Brightman, Fridge, Michael Afton, Harry Osborne, Chico, Zitor, Red Growth, Boob, Iberian Peninsula, Red Island, Queens from Chess, and my Minecraft skin. Do not ask why this is my Minecraft skin. I may or may not be dressed like this in real life while recording this. Anyways, let's get on. Oh, and also place your bets on who you think is going to win in the comments. I'm betting on Alex Brightman, like always. Speaking of which, he is going away from the cornucopia. Boob is also going away from the cornucopia, and so is Leia. Uh, Chess Queens find a bag full of explosives. Iberian Peninsula runs away from the cornucopia. Hugh Jackman runs away from the cornucopia. Chico runs away from the cornucopia. Tim Drake runs away from the cornucopia. Jacob grabs a olive fish bean bait while Red Growth grabs fishing gear. Red Island runs away from the cornucopia. Colt falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Sticks was not here to do it, so Colt had to do it. Doc runs into the cornucopia and hides. Harry snatch is a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Winter runs away with a lighter and some rope. Fridge finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Microwave grabs a shovel. Axo snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. My Minecraft skin runs away from the cornucopia. Tom runs away with a lighter and some rope. Zito runs away from the cornucopia. Neo runs away from the cornucopia. Michael finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. And Yellow Guy runs away from the cornucopia. Michael stalks Leia. Harry runs away from Winter. Boob travels to higher ground. Microwave stalks Fridge. This is incredibly accurate. Actually, it would probably be me stalking Microwave, actually. Jacob, Axo, Nero, my Minecraft skin, and Red Growth hunt for other tributes. Alex Brightman scares Red Island off. Yellow Guy and Tom work together for the day. Iberian Peninsula, Zitor, and Chess Queens start fighting, but Zitor runs away as Iberian Peninsula kills Chess Queens. Chess Queens is your first, and you're already out. Tim Drake and Eco track down and kill Doc. And Hugh Jackman accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Z3 will not be happy. 4 can shots, Colt, Chess Queens, Doc, and Hugh Jackman. Boob receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Jacob, Tom, and Harry discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Tim Drake tries to sing himself to sleep. Yellow Guy sets an explosive off, killing Michael and Red Growth. Fridge and Nero talk about the tribute still alive. Axo sees a fire but stays hidden. Leia tends to Microwave's wounds. Leia, why would you do that? Iberian Peninsula stabs my Minecraft skin while his back is turned. Well, my Minecraft skin is dead. And Alex Brightman tracks down and kills Red Island. Winter kills Zitor for his supplies. Okay, why? There's been 3 deaths in a row. And then up here, there was another 2 deaths. There's been a lot of deaths. Meanwhile, Chico loses sight of where she is. Alex Brightman fishes. Fridge tends to Jacob's wounds. Harry constructs a shack. Tom tends to Boob's wounds. Axo fishes. Iberian Peninsula begs for Yellow Guy to kill her. He refuses, keeping Iberian Peninsula alive. Tim Drake defeats Winter in a fight but spares her life. Microwave shoots an arrow into Chico's heart. Microwave has killed Chico. Oh yeah, attacks Neo but he manages to escape. 6 cannon shots. Michael, Red Growth, my Minecraft skin, Red Island, Zitor, and Chico. Proceed. Tim Drake questions his sanity. Microwave kills Yellow Guy as he tries to run. Microwave is killing everyone. Boob, Winter, Jacob, and Harry sleep in shifts. Axo defeats Alex Brightman in a fight but spares his life. Leia quietly hums. Fridge tends to Tom's wounds. Neo defeats Iberian Peninsula in a fight but spares her life. Day 3. Tom springs his ankle while running away from Jacob. Microwave defeats Alex Brightman in a fight but spares his life, the one good thing Microwave has ever done. Fridge is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Winter sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Boob tends to Neo's wounds. Axel constructs a shack. Leia steals from Harry while he isn't looking. Tim Drake injures himself. And Iberian Peninsula bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Yoga and Iberian Peninsula are dead. Fridge attempts to start a fire, but it's unsuccessful. Tim Drake, Jacob, Harry, and Alex Brightman form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Why? Tom and Axel huddle for warmth. Winter tries to treat her infections. Leia questions her sanity. Neo is unable to start a fire and seeps out warmth. Boob is awoken by a nightmare, and Microwave receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. The feast. It came pretty quickly. Boob decides not to go to the feast. Microwave convinces Axel not to kill him, only to kill her instead. Fridge decides not to go to the feast. Tom decides not to go to the feast. Winter attacks Neo, but Leia protects him, killing Winter. Leia and Tom threaten a double suicide, fails, and they die. Microwave thinks about home. Neo silently snaps Boob's neck, and Winter discovers a liver. If Neo dies, then it will be me versus Microwave. Oh, and also, wait, these two, okay. So this could be the last proceed, and it's only going to be night 4. Neo tries to treat his infections, and Fridge begs for Microwave to kill him. He refuses, keeping Fridge alive. That is incredibly unrealistic. Either of us would kill each other the second we saw the other one. Neo searches for a water source. Fridge tries to spear fish with a trident, and Microwave receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor, known as Dead. Fridge tends to his wounds. Microwave loses sight of where he is, and Neo receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. I'm worried Microwave is going to win. Microwave makes a wooden sphere. Fridge and Neo split up to such resources. It's been like 3 days since the feast. Half of this has just been us 3. Working together, in fact. Microwave sets up camp for the night. Neo thinks about winning, and Fridge receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Microwave fishes. Fridge tracks down and kills Neo. It's me versus Microwave. Oh no, what if Microwave wins? Let's see. Why? I'm quitting YouTube. I'm quitting YouTube after this. There was 24, and out of all 24, it had to be Microwave that won. I am trying not to yell right now, because it is 12:32 a.m., and there are people trying to sleep. But if I could, I would be screaming and would probably destroy my computer out of anger. Out of everyone in this, Microwave had to win. And you wanna know something? Microwave's only in here because someone recommended him. I know who that person is. Why did you recommend him? 3 kills as well. I think that's the most out of everyone as well. Yeah. Look, it could have been any of these people. But no, it had to be Microwave. Microwave, the one who I have wanted dead for almost a year now. I killed his allies, but he managed to escape. And now here he is, winning my video. Hopefully, something good can happen in the second one. Let's hope. As the tribute stand on the podium, the horn sounds. Alex Brightman runs away from the cornucopia. Alex Brightman is winning this time. I know that. He has to win. There has to be something good from this video. Neo takes a handful of throwing knives. Fridge and Boob fight for a bag. Boob gives up and retreats. Red Growth grabs a backpack and retreats. Red Island runs away from the cornucopia. Tom runs away from the cornucopia. Iberian Peninsula runs away from the cornucopia. Winter runs away from the cornucopia. Colt runs away from the cornucopia. Leia runs away from the cornucopia. Chico grabs a bag, not realizing it's empty. Microwave runs away from the cornucopia. Yellow Guy kills Chess Queens as she tries to run away. You died in the second in the first game, and then you died first in the second game. You're only here because I did not know who else to add, but you are actually the worst player that these Hunger Games simulators have ever seen. Chess Queens. Axo and Doc fight for a bag. Axo gives up and retreats. Harry runs away from the cornucopia. Tim Drake snaps Zitor's neck. Jacob strangles Hugh Jackman with a rope. Oh, Z3 is really not going to be happy about this. Michael finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. And my Minecraft skin falls into a frozen lake and drowns. We cannot look at this beautiful Minecraft skin anymore. It has died. Michael and Boob hunt for other tributes. Colt shoots an arrow into Harry's head. Tom attacks Fridge but he manages to escape. Yellow Guy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Jacob is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Also up here, Tom attacking me. He actually was trying to make my house fly away. And I didn't actually escape. I just managed to stop him from making my house fly away. That's what happened, actually. Anyways, Doc discovers a river. Neo tries to sleep through the entire day. Axo stalks Winter. Microwave steals from Leia while she isn't looking. An Iberian Peninsula silently snaps Red Growth's neck. Oh wait, there's more. Red Island hunts for the tributes. Alex Brightman stalks Chico. And Tim Drake makes a slingshot. 6 cannon shots already. And some of my favorites, like my Minecraft skin, are here. Anyways, Fridge starts a fire. Doc shoots a poisonous blow dart into Jacob's neck, slowly killing him. Michael and Iberian Peninsula hold hands. So is Michael holding Portugal then? Explain to me how this works. Leia thinks about winning. Red Island begs for Yellow Guy to kill her. He refuses, keeping Red Island alive. Axo, Chico, and Alex Brightman sleep in shifts. Boob quietly hums. Tim Drake, Neo, Tom, Winter, and Colt sleep in shifts. Microwave quietly hums. If Microwave wins twice, I'm going to actually delete this video and restart. So if you are seeing this video, then that means that Microwave has not won for the second time. If you are not seeing this video, then that means that Microwave did not win. Yellow Guy, that means that, wait, if you are seeing this video, that means that Microwave does not win this second game. If you are, I don't know what I was saying. What? I think okay, if you're seeing this video, that means that Microwave does not win this second game. That's what it means. Yellow Guy fishes. Winter is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Leia questions her sanity. Colt is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Doc fishes. Axo, Tim Drake, Iberian Peninsula, and Microwave track down. Did I just say Microwave instead of Michael? I'm so sorry, Michael. You know what? Let's just switch what Michael and Microwave are doing. So this is actually Microwave here, and this is Michael collecting fruit from a tree. So actually no, that means that Microwave kills me. This is you know what? Never mind. Anyways, Axo, Tim Drake, Iberian Peninsula, and Michael track down and kill Fridge. Alex Brightman receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Neo discovers a river. Microwave collects fruit from a tree. Tom averts Boob's attention and runs away. Chico receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor, and Red Island tries to sleep for the entire day. Jacob and Fridge are dead. Chico fends Neo, Colt, and Microwave away from her fire. Boob loses sight of where he is. Red Island questions her sanity. Winter sets up camp for the night. Leia severely slices Doc with a sword. Tim Drake is awoken by nightmares. Alex Brightman, Iberian Peninsula, Axel, and Tom tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Michael and Yellow Guy talk about the tributes still alive. Michael receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Nero and Yellow Guy threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Tim Drake thinks about home. Microwave, Winter, Red Island, and Iberian Peninsula hunt for other tributes. Tom attacks Leia, but she manages to escape. Chico severely injures Colt but puts him out of his misery. Boob receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Alex Brightman dies of dysentery. This has gotta be the worst video so far. First, Microwave wins, and then Alex Brightman still is not the winner. Axo tries to sleep through the entire day. 5 cannon shots: Doc, Nero, Yellow Guy, Colt, Alex Brightman. Boob receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Iberian Peninsula climbs a tree to rest. Tom and Winter tell stories about themselves to each other. Michael and Axo tell stories about themselves to each other. Tim Drake cries himself to sleep. Leia and Chico huddle for warmth. Red Island is unable to start a fire and sleeps out warmth. Microwave receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Leia, Boob, Red Island, Microwave, and Winter hunt for the tributes. Chico chases Axo. Tom, Iberian Peninsula, and Tim Drake get into a fight. Tim Drake triumphantly kills them both. Tim Drake has saved everyone's houses from Tom. Microwave, I just did the same thing again. I'm so sorry, Michael. I am tired right now. Michael practices his archery. Michael's going to kill me when he watches this after making that mistake twice. Boob begs for Leia to kill him. She refuses, keeping Boob alive. Winter tries to treat her infection. Michael and Microwave run into each other and decide to choose the night. Okay, that time it was on purpose. Tim Drake convinces Red Island to snuggle with him, and also convince Scotland, these 3 English countries and part of the Dutch Empire, to snuggle with him. Chico questions her sanity, and Axo starts a fire. The feast. Winter steals Michael's memories. Red Island takes a staff leaning against the cornucopia. Tim Drake decides not to go to the feast. Leia sobs while grabbing a photo of her friends and family. Didn't she kill Doc earlier? She killed one of her friends. Is this guilt? Boob decides not to go to the feast. Also, her family, that would involve Jay, so that means that there's a picture of Jay here, who won back in the first episode. Axo dies from an infection. Microwave decides not to go to the feast. Chico gathers as much food into a bag as she can before. I pressed proceed too early. Michael practices archery. Chico and Microwave work together for the day. Why is Chico working with Microwave, the worst person here? Boob goes hunting. Winter tries to be a fish with a trident. Leia receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Tim Drake sprains his ankle while running away from Red Island. What, they just, teamed up, the last night? Anyways, Axo is dead. Rest in peace, Axo. Leia sets the explosive off, killing Red Island. Winter starts a fire. Michael fends Microwave, Tim Drake, and Chico away from his fire. Boob sets up camp for the night. Microwave, Boob, Chico, and Winter hunt for the tributes. Microwave discovers a river, and Tim Drake ambushes Leia, killing her. Tim Drake has killed half the people, I think. 5 kills. All I want is for someone to kill Microwave at this point. But then again, maybe it would be better for him to win. That way I can cut this video, and that way I can make it so this video never happened, and then he never won in the first place. Winter and Chico run into each other inside the truce for the night. Boob poisons Michael's drink. He drinks it and dies. Microwave repeatedly stabs Tim to death with a sign. Oh. Thank you. He doesn't win again. Microwave. Okay. and Chico threaded double suicide fails and they die. And then Winter accidentally detonates a landmine while trying it, meaning the winner is Boob. Thank you, Boob, for not letting Microwave win again. This video, however, has been incredibly annoying. First of all, Microwave won, and then it wasn't even Alex Brightman who got to win any of them. He still has not won. Anyways, good job, Boob, and no good job to Microwave, because Microwave is the worst. Thank you for watching the worst video of this series, because Microwave won the first round. Hopefully, in the next video, Alex Brightman can win to make up for how bad this episode has been. But anyways, please give me some suggestions on who to put in this. I am out of ideas. There's a reason why Chess Queens is here. Anyways, goodbye.